Gaul is in another war with more of these European barbarians. Yeah, he just wants to take over Germany. Well, that's fine. I'm gonna take over more as well. My military is strong and powerful. We have a manpower of 350k. We have so many troops. Alright, the Greek Legion is en route. The Macedonian one is currently marching south, getting ready to be en route. Do we have any better commanders I can give them? They don't really have the best commanders. Shouldn't be too big of a deal at the end of the day. Carthage is on the verge of a civil war. Well, that'll be interesting to see. Alright, the Greeks have arrived. Now to go get the Macedonians. I could probably start the war now.
Passed me on the ladder board. Those bastards.
Oh yeah, yeah. They took a big upturn in their score. Probably because of like stability and stuff like that going up. They are still massive and no one's challenged them enough to bring them down a peg.
You do it.
I'm too far.
That's no excuse.
I think that's a pretty good excuse.
No, it's not. You're Rome. You can go anywhere.
No.
Yeah, Rome, you're OP.
That's not a thing. I'm pretty sure, yeah, they're outside my diplomatic range, so I quite literally cannot.
But the thing...
Stop trying to be Narfi. Yeah, Rome, you do it, while he had like 300 settlements and I had 30.
Well, here's what you need to do. You need to go, take Yamnat, and then from there you can go to Maria. See? Easy. Or you could take from Bellamania to Yamnat to Maria. So see? Just a little hopscotching around. You can do it. You're already in the fucking Middle East.
Getting closer to them would not help my diplomatic range. It's from my capital.
Then move your damn capital.
I am not making an Eastern Rome. If I wanted to do that, I would have gone out of my way to proc the Roman Civil War event. I intentionally did not proc that event, which is why I am like incapable of becoming an empire, and I'm still a republic, even though every other player's nation has made it to empire status. Alright, the Macedonians boarding the army.
Get some freebies.
The Navy. The Navy is on its way.
I want to take Gudhania and then go
very shortly. I will go to war with Carthage, and we will take big gains. Drive up that fucking aggressive expansion. But I have used my peacetime well, I believe. A lot of Iberia farm-wise is already built up, surprisingly. It's really not as bad as I thought it would be. Egypt's mines are filled up. I probably did that. You could probably fill it up with farms.
See no PvP action between Gaul and Rome? Always just gotta pick on the little guy up though.
I mean, we're not gonna see any PvP action between you and Narfi.
I don't see how him not being here matters in that situation.
Well, you didn't do it earlier. Why didn't you just play hopscotch, you know? Jump over there and just fight him, huh?
Because I'm a tiny barbarian island. You're a goddamn republic. That's why.
Hey, we aren't barbarians anymore.
You start out so strong. I didn't say we were anymore. I said that's what we started as. You say you start out so strong. Oh, we so small. Rome penis is so big. Gaul and Albion are so small.
Alright, you can't just flip sizes on my dick this many times in 30 minutes, alright? You can't see it, but I'm threateningly holding a pair of scissors right now.
I was just going memeing South Park.
Sounds more like you're memeing Shogun too.
Maybe a little bit of both.
Oh, Carthage is having a revolt. Well, I know what I'm going to be going to war with. Is what I want to take. Yep. I'm going to start getting the troops like on the border, in position, ready to go. Because we're about to fucking go. Macedonians are literally about to land right now. So this is going to be fun. Alright, I believe it's wartime. Let's go to war with the Carthaginians. Attack! Do they just not have a lot of...
God, when is this truce gonna end?
Oh, okay. The Optimates are happy that I went to war with the Carthaginians.
Oh, man, everybody's passing me up.
These guys don't have a whole lot of strongholds over here. There's almost no forts at all.
Actually, showed back up on the scoreboard.
Weird.
Well, is in the top 5 again.
And I lost all my trade with them, which was expected, but now I can go to Egypt for trade.
Egypt has fallen so much.
I already got in a fight, although the Carthaginians were vastly outnumbered, and they're dead. Yeah, there's very few fortresses over here. It's quite crazy. And even over here, I could pretty much just walk in. The Carthaginians really didn't build a whole lot of forts, did they? Most of them are in the middle, in places that Carthage took over. What Carthage did is, like, if there was a lot of forts, well, no, well, they have forts, right? But usually they build up rather than building out. Like, I build a bunch of forts. I don't build up as much.
Tribal vassals finally become civilized.
Yay.
And the Carthaginians are coming with another army. Ooh, an army. I think that's their legion. They're not going to win this fight. I don't know what they're trying to do. I guess they're just giving it what they can valiantly, not backing down. With phalanxes, even better. Phalanxes that are not going to win. Is this the Greek army? I think this is the Greek army. I can't see. That'd be so funny if this was the Greek army. I can't find the Greek army, so that's probably the Greek army. And they're fighting them with phalanxes. Whereas we're just using bottleneck strategies instead, because that works better with my troops. And look, there's the Carthaginian revolt. Yeah, they already had troops over here because they were fighting this revolt, and now the revolt's like fighting them. The revolt's getting in on my turf, which I'm not too happy about. Revolts always make things complicated when you're trying to do invasions like this, but as we start taking over Carthage, we're going to get a lot more wealth, which is going to be nice. We'll also get an opportunity to fill up the African Legion more, which will be nice, but also wealth. But I don't know. Oh, look, here's another fortress on an island. I hate when they defend an entire region from an island. It doesn't make a lot of sense, but, you know, whatever. Oh, wow, I won the big siege already. That was almost disappointingly fast. The whole region won't be taken by us because the revolt showed up and took some of it, annoyingly. But the revolt will probably die eventually, probably not while I'm kicking ass. The revolt probably has a chance of winning while I'm here kicking ass, but I guess I could always fight the revolt later. Got another Carthaginian levy. Everything's running around in like 10, 11k stacks or lower. No big mega stacks like before. And right now, the Carthaginian revolt must love me. Just, even if they hate me, they're still benefiting off of me a lot. I think the Carthaginians are still taking stuff back from the revolt. It's just they're having a real hard time doing it around me, specifically. And these guys are just asking to be curb stomped. Anyone fucking with me is just asking to be curb stomped, pretty much. But Carthage is, of course, not going to prioritize, you know, just the revolt or anything. So this is going to get really border gory really quickly. I need permission to move through the revolt at this rate, because the revolt takes things the moment they step on them. I have to actually occupy them because of the nature of these two wars. Although I probably could have gone to war with the Imperial Challenge and just done exactly what the revolt is doing. I could also just declare war on the revolt. But I'll just do this in this weird intermingled fashion and just say fuck it. I like the different shading on the revolt flag for Carthage. It's kind of cool. Fighting another Carthaginian group and another Carthaginian group. We're just kicking ass. Oh, I got the African group in. That's nice. Yeah, we're just kicking ass. There's really nothing they can do. And then, but Egypt's in my way, of course. Guess eventually I should just go to war with Egypt too. At this rate, I don't know. We still have enough time. I need to actually start forging claims on Egypt, however. If I do forge, I want it to be out here, so what is this? Sirtania? I'd like to fabricate against that. Sirtania, the Carthaginian stuff, not the actual Egyptian stuff, at least not yet. I just put a defensive force over there and conquer what's over here. Hey, man, I know I need a big enough force to take some stuff over here to accumulate some more score, I guess, but that's about it. At this point, I'm occupying so much stuff, I'm containing the Carthaginian revolt. Not just the Carthaginians themselves. And I'm running out of things to besiege over here as well. It's safe to say Carthage is probably never going to come back from this war. They have barbarians over here? How barbaric. They haven't even fully settled over here. After all this time, it's quite impressive. I found a spot in Carthage down here that has barbarians that spawn still. It's not even fully settled over here. Also, I'm currently beating up Carthage.
I was thinking about building up a fleet and attacking. I don't know if Egypt has heavy ships or not. I assume they do by now. But I could always just try to take this Egypt land that's disconnected from anything else.
What are you taking?
Well, I'm it's just the
Take that,
Egypt
Marian
lands
Thrace.
that are separated from everything.
Egyptian land in Carthage?
Yeah, I'm thinking about it. I just don't know what the Egyptian navy looks like. It's a lot of ships, but I pretty much only have medium ships.
Probably a mix of ships, if I had to guess. Honestly, I really wouldn't mind if you want to just go through my territory over in the Delta and then just start taking mainland Egypt from the safety of my territory.
I don't know if I'm strong enough for that. The main thing.
Well, then you don't need to worry about the navy is the thing.
True.
They will still transport things. You might as well catch them there before they end up on your homeland or something.
That's true.
There's also Cyprus over there as well.
Damn, that's making 10 gold a month.
Yeah, it is. It really is. It's got a fucking metropolis on it. They built a metropolis and another city. So, yeah.
Holy shit.
That would be a pretty great place to take over, all right? Especially because you already have territory over here.
It's nice to know that the AI actually does build metropolises.
Yeah, right? Like, compared to SRU AI that does nothing, this AI actually expands and does things. It's weird. I have what looks like good claims here. 92 total combined value against Carthage and only Carthage. Taking all this stuff right here that's highlighted, as well as the thing I have claims on over here, which is 2 provinces, I believe. And then 30 aggressive expansion. This looks good to me. I'm going to accept that. There you go. And so I don't think I actually have any more claims on Carthage. But Carthage is, you know, looking messed up.
I'm gonna buy some elephants off you, because why not?
I think I just got these elephants. Because I just took stuff from Carthage.
Oh, damn. Oh, Carthage is having a revolt, too.
Yes, it's been weird to fight amidst that, but it is definitely something that is here.
Damn, man, the whole Macedonian world is just fucking lighting on fire. Well, and the Punic world.
How do you mean? I mean, the Seleucids are still going strong. Thrace is still going strong. Egypt has been getting stronger.
Well, Thrace had a civil war, Egypt had a civil war, the Carthage is now having a civil war and is dying from Egypt as well.
Oh yeah, Carthage is different. Well, now that we've crossed the border here, I'd say the border fort I made to protect the strait is no longer needed. We can get rid of that, and a farm can replace it eventually, because now we can just border fort the other side of the strait where there's a city, and we can build this up multiple layers if we really needed to, which we honestly kind of just don't.
Yo, Rez.
Yeah?
You're not going to believe me, but there is someone with your name in my country.
Okay.
It's Resoula.
Cool.
My nose is bleeding.
What the fuck?
What?
What the fuck? Anyway, I'm gonna be expanding the army of Africa now that we control not all of Africa, but more of Africa. There's still a lot more to control. In fact, can we fabricate a claim on them? What's this? That. We want to claim on that, because that's the next thing going down south in Africa proper. Carthage is back to fighting the revolt, though, and winning, so that's good, I guess. It means we could just take shit from Carthage later. Gaul has almost reached half of the score of Rome, and Albion is past Moria again.
Hey, look, they're at 6969. Oh, never mind, no.
I just lost my Senate support, which is unfortunate. But I'm gonna go ahead and fabricate a claim on Citifisipidihibidiyah. Where the fuck is that on here? Here it is. I'm gonna fabricate a claim against that, because I am gonna, I guess, with the time I have left, go after all of Carthage, including the Egyptian holdings of Carthage. If Gaul wants to go for Cyprus, he can go for Cyprus. I don't really care. It is a very wealthy location. It would fit in well with my Mediterranean strategy, but I'm not doing much long-term thinking or planning, given where we are in the playthrough right now. Given my top dog spot in the way that I've played and have been playing this and my generosity to letting these two live and duke it out and have their own PvP, I pretty much just have to, you know, keep doing what I'm doing, not fuck anything big up, and stay ahead. Now, one thing to note is that as Gaul expands, given his small starting space, same thing with Albion, their scores will go up dramatically higher than mine, because my starting situation divider is so much lower. However, so long as I just keep expanding and keep making my population happy, keep building things up, keep going through techs that are beneficial, whatever those may be, then I don't really need to worry about a lot. I will maintain my top dog status not only in score, but in military and in navy as well. I don't believe they can really catch up in any way. I know Gaul is building up more navy, but he's only at 80. You know, I don't really need to deal with that. I am having some money issues because of, again, all the things I had to do to get ready to basically go beat up Narfi at the beginning and grow as fast as I did. So my money situation still could be better. I'll probably take a second look. I'll look at what to do with my next text, but it'll be a while before I get any more texts anyway. Yeah, we're gonna get our next text like 15 years before the end of the game, meaning the next texts are probably my final texts. All 4 of them could maybe get me to this. I don't think so, because, yeah, it would say needs 1 of. It just says needs, so that's probably not even enough. So I couldn't get to this, which would give me army movement speed and reduce legion maintenance costs, which, my god, would be amazing. So I might just want to go into, like, here to get some, like, military bonuses and get some export value, maybe finally get the world port. I wanted to get it in Carthago, which is why I didn't get it before. I was trying to put it in Sais, which is down here in Egypt. And I didn't want it to be there. I wanted it to be in Carthago, to be honest. I didn't want it to be in this far-flung part of my empire that I couldn't really necessarily protect. It's time to fabricate another claim. We're going to go for Emporia next, because that's also in Africa proper. And in fact, that's the end of Africa proper. Next goes into Syrencia. So we would go west from there, ideally, into Numidia and Mauritania. Now I shall fabricate a claim on Mesesilia with Egypt. And I think that's everything they have in Africa. Well, we're on the final 30 years.
I actually got an event that involves you. It's called Syncretic Hellenics. I guess I can allow people to come into my country and spread Hellenicism.
Nice. That's always a good thing. Hellenic religion is the best religion.
Agreed. Our religion is kind of meh.
I finally remembered to go root out both of those pirates, so they're gone now. I have some other roads that I could do with building. Why is there a road right here? Is this even connected with anything? No? Okay. Well, oh no, okay, this is like one whole big thing. I see why this is here. That makes sense. I could do with some more connections in the meantime. And I am still claiming things. We gotta claim on Emporia. What's next? Zaba. Zaba would be next, I believe. Let's go get Zaba.
I'll be back.
Or what the fuck? Zaba? It comes out as Tabessa. But it's Zaba. So that's really weird. Apparently Paradox fucked up some tooltips. What a surprise. Let's build some roads. I know this is a spot we want to have connected. Ooh, that's going to be fun. We can make a big intersection here. We'll go ahead and do that. Also, then we'll want to connect a road over this way. So that's going to connect like that. So we'll want to make an intersection here. Then bring it down here. And then connect that. Because this is the capital here. And then we'll want to get this a little bit interconnected as well. I guess we can go ahead and connect it up to this road. And make a big little intersection right here. A big little. I don't know why I describe it like that. I just do. And then we can bring that down this way, kind of avoiding the forest, and then that will be fairly interconnected. There is a whole ass fucking thing over here that's just not connected. We're gonna have to figure that out as well. So once that's connected, come down here, connect that. Yeah, it's not connected at all. Quite impressive. So bring that down, connect that to there, make an intersection. Also, go ahead, come back around here, and then connect that like so. Very good. Come back, connect that with a little intersection as well. We have something good coming around here.
Well, I now have royal armies.
Hey, Now witness how expensive they are.
Already dropped by 10 gold a month.
It's insane maintaining lots of legions. That's the thing, legions. You get smaller numbers, but you can customize them and you can get very particular bonuses for certain units, and it's great and all, but like, holy fuck, it costs a lot. You get to avoid war exhaustion pretty much entirely, but holy fuck, costs a lot.
Well, damn it. Well, it's time to use these legions.
I see, are you getting ready to sail to Cyprus or something?
Yep.
You already got a claim on it?
Yep.
Woo! Well, time to get your fucking 10 gold back, huh?
Yep.
It is crazy how much income they've packed to that one little island. It's got a lot of fucking trade, is probably the biggest part of it. There's so much commerce income there.
Yeah, man. I'm curious, like, what's the max amount of money you can actually make in a province? The highest I've seen, I think, is 12. Actually, no.
So how many
Rome's
more
at
years we
50.
got left now?
Like 28, I think.
Yeah, 28. You have time for a lot more than one grand war.
Not really anywhere else I can go. Like you, I'm kind of out of diplomatic range for more shit. Unless I want to declare war again on you or Travis.
You wanna come find me?
Yeah, let's do it.
Wanna come find
Bring it,
me?
bro. Come on. I'll take you out with my whole 6 ships. Come on, bring it.
I haven't made more ships in so long. I've just settled on 200, but I can make more. I can make heavy ships now. You wanna go?
No,
Let's go.
no, I don't want to go.
Come fight
I
me,
won't go anywhere.
bitch!
Travis can take care of that. He's closer.
Nah, I'm good.
Alright, well, here, let's all team up and take down Thrace then. How about that?
That sounds fun.
I don't need a team to take down Thrace.
Fuck you.
I'm the biggest nation on the map with a gigantic legion force and the biggest navy. I can solo anyone.
Okay, go take Mark.
They're not in range.
Alright, take Thrace.
I don't want to, otherwise I already would have.
Oh, I see. So
Also,
that
they're
was a
fighting the
lot.
Seleucids again, and they just lost again.
Take the Seleucids.
Or they won? I don't even know. I think they won. Holy shit! I think
Actually,
they just
yeah, they won against the Seleucids.
yeah, they just beat the Seleucids. Holy shit! What's happened to Narfi's kingdom? They won and then they lost. What the fuck's happening? Thrace is bigger than they started today now. I'm realizing Cyprus makes as much money, actually more, than Carthago does.
That is insane.
Yeah, they really developed the hell out of Cyprus. Well, actually, its total income's gone down a few recently, but that might be because it's approaching winter. I don't know. But it's definitely gone down a few numbers. But yeah, it's surprising amount of income for what it is.
My capital actually has more civilization than yours for whatever reason.
Well, I could tell you the reason easily. You've actually built yours up. I haven't done that much building up. My whole playthrough's been building out, not building up. I had to build out in order to become the biggest, strongest nation from 30 and to beat Narfi. I haven't built up at all, especially not in the ways you have.
Fair enough.
I can see you also like did things to increase your building slots. Like I haven't done that. I haven't even filled the building slots that I do have. I've done more for building up my settlements and the resources that I can trade than actually doing shit at my capital.
Well, it's clearly worked out pretty well.
Yeah, it's been a hell of a ride, but it's definitely worked. Alright, I'm currently getting my legions in position for another war with Carthage. We pretty much just have claims on the east, nothing on the west. I am fabricating a new claim as we speak, But I figure my aggressive expansion is very close to running down to 0. I do need money. I might as well just go to war again and take some more of Carthage's stuff. Not that anything they have here produces an insane amount, but it's more money. I'm also realizing there's slightly over a year left in the truce, so I actually have to wait on that. So I'm examining the finished roadway in Iberia, and it looks really good. It could clearly be filled in a couple more places. There's probably some things that hidden in here that I'll want to connect. It'd be kind of like this city isn't connected when it should be, but it was just designed wrong. That's how you want to take to get there? Well, that's fine. We could just make some big interconnected nonsense here. Why not? There you go. That should be good for all the cities there. We'll go ahead and make that. Get that a little bit more built up. That's not really going to show too well on the map, but if you take a look at the road network in Iberia now, it looks very impressive.
Damn, you really built that up quite a bit.
Yeah, it's fully pretty much interconnected now. Anything more would be just extreme min-maxing. Pretty much everything in my nation is like built up with roads, except Carthage stuff. Everything else has roads.
Well, it's about that time.
Have fun.
I'll try to.
I wouldn't be surprised if this is Egypt's most valuable remaining location.
Yeah, they lost a lot of the important stuff.
Yeah. The Delta is exceedingly profitable. Especially for having invested fucking nothing into it, really. The exception of I built the wonder in Alexandria. That kind of gives more military buffs than anything. I think my truce is running out now. Yeah, it's run out, so we can totally go to war. Let me see if there's anything else I can get a claim on in the meantime. Yeah, this right here. Might as well start fabricating something. I can't start while I'm at war. But we can go to war now. And that should help with the money. Egypt will fall. I'm not declaring war on Egypt right now. Are you crazy? Let me like declare war, I think. I hope I can. Before I answer this. Because I don't want to lose Senate support right before I declare a war and then take a gigantic penalty. Alright, it's wartime. We can also do the Imperial Challenge.
They have a 51k stack there.
Holy shit, that must be their whole, no, maybe not their whole army, but that must be a lot of it. Jesus Christ.
Yeah.
I think I might just go ahead and do the Imperial Challenge this time. Instead of trying to take one thing particularly. Also, I researched it, I might as well use it. Let's go ahead and try that out. So let's go ahead, use Imperial Challenge, War Goal. Alright, and let the war begin. Every time we take anything, we immediately get it in this kind of war, so let's go get it. This kind of setup may also make it easier to take more despite aggressive expansion or otherwise, because we can kind of just keep going. With this, we have no limitations of war score, is, I guess, an important thing. Like, I think we don't have a war score limitation. We might. And killing some troops already. There might be, like, when you reach 100, the war might just stop or something. I really have no idea how this works. Accumulating more than 10 war score from 1 battles will grant you a ticking war score. I don't know what that means. But I guess I might as well test it out right now, huh? And just start taking shit. Already, things I am taking are adding to war exhaustion. I think of me or them. I can't really tell. I think it's both. Yeah, well, no. Primarily me. I think I'm getting war exhaustion from everything that I'm taking with this, but also getting some aggressive expansion. But it being 1 by 1, I don't think it's really making too big of a difference. They're already suing for peace, which I'm just going to decline. It's so, like, I've never gotten, really, war exhaustion, because I never fight wars that give me that. But good to know, Imperial Challenge actually does give you war exhaustion, so that would affect how I use it in the future. The nice thing about war exhaustion, though, is it really adds to your monthly military experience, which I am still kind of lacking on, to be honest.